Hey, it's a daytime stream. Once again, though, if you're watching the VOD, you know me. If you guys are tuning in, this time we got the classic Herba Enlightenment. It's so good. And since I've been trying to drink a little less sucralose, I'm like, you know what? We can go with sugar. And if you're going to, it might as well be an Herba. Because every ingredient in here is basically organic. So that means it's good for you, right? Organic yerba mate, organic peppermint leaf. Like, how cool is that? So good. Ah, blueberry. You barely beat Jason. Oh, what's going on, guys? Sunday. I actually have my window open a little bit. Get the daylight in here. Look at me. I'm glowing. My skin is glowing. I got actual daylight in a game room. It's unheard of. It is unheard of. Oh. Injusticiable? Injusticiable. H to the blank. Who is he talking to? Is this being streamed in more than one place? They have the technology. It's Monday. Wait, are you in Australia? Is that what it was? I'm trying to remember. But I just want to see what a early Sunday stream would do for us. And by us, I mean me. I'm just curious to see. I didn't even shave yet. It's early, man. It's 10 a.m. here. 10 a.m. I'm your hero, Soren. I don't know how to say all those different little syllables and stuff or little characters, so I'm going to say Soren. I apologize that it is 100% wrong because I brutalize everybody's name. Lots of love from South Africa. I've never been. If I was to go to South Africa, what's the best to do? You know, is it the food? Is it sightseeing? I don't know. I've never been. Never have been. 6 p.m. in Britain. See, that's the thing, is normally my streams, I want to stream at 6 or 7 p.m. after we finish filming for the day or whatever we're doing, because we kind of have a normal work schedule for Rosanna's productions and stuff. But then by then, it's like 4 a.m. everywhere else except in the U.S. And then even then, it's like going on 10 p.m. on the East Coast. So some people who have jobs and try and be responsible are going to bed. So it's really, really not the ideal time to stream, but it's ideal for me. And I know there's some people on the West Coast who are still up, just getting back from work.
I don't know about you guys,
Okay, get out of here. What is playing? This is a huge ad. Get out of there. I don't think you guys could have heard that, but that was driving me absolutely crazy. Oh. Husky, good to see you back. You're the reason StarCraft 2 died out. I don't think I can take credit for that. I think it was long out the door by the time I was quitting. So I am trying a new setting. I tried ultra low latency instead of just low latency. So I think it will be more real time. But my last stream was lagging. But a lot of people were saying that Twitch was lagging as a whole. So we're trying a new setting. I don't know how it's going to work out. Especially, yeah, because when I was playing those games, the stream was like over 2 minutes behind. It was crazy. But then some people were saying it was Twitch. But then some people saying it wasn't. That's streaming in a nutshell, where you'd be like, hey guys, does the stream sound good? And then like the first comment, yeah, sounds great. And the next comment's, it's awful. And it's like, I don't know what to do with that. Oh, man. I know I didn't like the TJ Bubbly Water. I guess can't be friends. It's the thing, because the TJ Bubbly Water, it says natural flavors. I know this has been a long, ongoing conversation over 10 streams, it feels like. But natural flavors? Why aren't we being a little bit more specific? Whereas on Spindrift, it tells you the exact fruit that's in there, and that's the only ingredient, is water and fruit. But TJ, natural flavors? It's like manure is also natural, but that doesn't mean it should be considered in the same category as, I don't know, man. But the one I tried was the lime, what was it, lime raspberry or something, and it, I don't know, wasn't doing it for me. Oh, snap. We got people following already. Get out of here. Axel TL. What is up? X-Torman. Following on the old Twitch. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. But yeah, I don't really know like what goes on a Sunday. I don't know. Twitch, I'm not usually streaming on a Sunday. Hi, Husky. Try my name. All right. Okay, I'm really thinking about the stream's not frozen. I'm thinking. Because normally people don't call me out to try their name. They tell me how wrong I've gotten the name. Zokravet. That's what I'm going with. I never know how an XH is supposed to sound, so we're going with the Z-ish sound. Long time no see, bud. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Hobbs. I see you have a fine taste in the best race to play in StarCraft 2. Big agree. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it, but there's 4 tattoos I really want to get. And don't I kind of look like a budget Machine Gun Kelly? I can't decide if I'm a budget Machine Gun Kelly or a budget ninja. Maybe I'm kind of like if they had like this weird love child that also like did not get the good looks from their gene pool. But like I think I want to get a StarCraft tattoo because it's been like the most important game of my life, and it also led to like me being a YouTuber, and then it was kind of the beginning of everything. So I don't know what it would be. I don't know if it'd just be the StarCraft logo, but then I'd want to do Protoss because Protoss is the best. But I want to get a Nerd Yummies tattoo, maybe the Smart Cookie, maybe a tattoo of our dog Cookie, because she was the first dog that Ro and I had together, and she was literally the sweetest. And then a Phoenix tattoo, because I think Phoenix are cool. Not Phoenix in StarCraft, Phoenix the bird. I just think it'd be cool to like have a big sleeve Phoenix that's like hyper realistic. And I only like hyper realistic tattoos personally. Like obviously, if someone has a different tattoo, I will like it. But for me, I follow several hyper-realistic tattoo artists on Instagram, and I love them. Like, it is insane what they do. I don't know how the tattoos look after a couple of years. I'm sure that they're faded or a little bit or whatever. I'm not a tattoo expert by any means, but some of the hyper-realistic tattoo artists, and I like, my canvas, I've never been in the sun. So, I mean, it's basically like a sheet of paper. If you were just to, like, draw on it with colored markers, like, the colors would really pop. So I'm like, I got to go full color, like, got to get a Phoenix going. It'd be so cool, I think. Super cornball, of course, but whatever. If it was hyper realistic, it'd be bomb. I could probably have AI generate it. Honestly, I should just do that right now. I don't know how to make that show up on my screen, though, but holy, he's alive. I haven't seen you in so long. I used to watch you when you worked with HD StarCraft. That is a long time ago, Joey. A long, long time ago. But welcome back. I love that the algorithm is slowly showing people that I have risen from the dead. I have mysteriously appeared as quickly as I disappeared, as quickly as I mysteriously appeared before that. It's the trilogy. The sequel's never as good as the original, but the third movie, nobody's watching it, let's be honest. Actually, no, that's dumb. When they say the sequel is never as good as the original, I'm like, have you heard of Terminator? Have you heard of Indiana Jones? Have you heard of Star Wars? Again, I'm not going to get into an argument about direct comparisons, but I think we can agree that in general, the movies are pretty good. You know what movie they need a sequel to? Waterworld. Yeah, the best movie of our generation. Literally, Universal Studios still does the Waterworld show, even though the show is in a prime spot for them to literally add anything else. But it's like, it's not Waterworld. And fun side story, when we filmed Could You Survive the Movies with our friend Jake Roper, Vsauce 3, he did a really cool show that won an Emmy on YouTube. He did a Mad Max episode, and they actually worked with the Universal costume lot. It's this huge building on the Universal Studios back lot, and they have probably millions of costumes in there, at least thousands. And the pants that I wore in Could You Survive the Movies were from Waterworld. They literally still had a lot of the wardrobe from the original Waterworld. So I was like, I'm wearing a piece of history here. I'm wearing Waterworld pants. A very exhilarating story, I know, for you guys to be tuning into. Any chance of some old YouTube series coming back? Well, make sure you follow my YouTube channel, Schwartz User, youtube.com/Husky. I have re-uploaded a lot of my favorite stuff. I'm not going to be re-uploading like 3,000 old pro games that I casted. Like, those are literally going to get 20 views each, and I don't even have all of them, and it was just going to spam your inbox, and it's cluttery, whatever. But I have re-uploaded every Bronze League Heroes. I uploaded all of Imba League. I uploaded most of my playthroughs, I think. I just posted the Pokemon one the other day. So I'm still working through it. And I think I've uploaded the majority of what I want to, unless something kind of pops up. But I did do a new Bronze League Heroes. I'm TBD on ladder anxiety because I'm like even worse than I used to be. So I don't know if it's even more painful than it already was. So where's HC StarCraft? I have no idea. I still have his email address, but I highly doubt he uses the email address that I have. And I have changed phones, 20 times since then, so I don't have his phone number. The fusion of Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly if they had a kid. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We got to throw Ninja in there a little bit. We definitely got to throw Ninja in there. Like if it was like some sort of weird... Like, are there any animals that it takes 3 to make a baby? I don't think so. I know there's some animals that they can make babies themselves, but I always thought it'd be cool, like in a game, if there was like a species or a race or whatever that like it took 3 different, I don't know if they'd be genders or like different participants to make a baby. So that's kind of what happened is Machine Gun Kelly, Eminem, and Ninja somehow came together to create this. And they've all disowned me. Like, not a single one of them knows that I exist, as far as I know. I have talked to Ninja's team once. I don't think they remember it, however. And Machine Gun Kelly lives next door to several of our friends, because he bought Logan Paul's house, right? So it's very central in the YouTube world. This is so nostalgic I could cry. Feel strong, man. You gotta, you can cry it out. It's fine. I will drink to that. Good old Urbas. I just want to say thank you for having me be part of this community. Well, no, thank you. It is an open invite. It is an open invite. So I'm glad that you are here. Oh, man. You are a legend from 2012. Great to see you. Well, thanks, Fake It Now. Sometimes I feel like I am faking it now. Hey, but you just gotta go with it, I'm just a guy who was in college and hated it. I've learned that this is a thing, okay? I'm not trying to be like, like how everyone thinks they're so smart and then they read articles about like, oh, smart people are more likely to do XYZ, and they're like, oh, see, that's me. That's why I'm smarter than everybody else. So I'm doing that. And I'm reading this article on BuzzFeed, and that's telling me what I want to hear, and blah, blah, blah. I will say, though, I have read, and I do believe it, that like high school was super easy for me. Like, I never stressed about high school at all in any way. And I'm not saying this is a braggy way. Like, it actually ended up kicking my butt later. I'll explain. But like, we had our senior speeches we had to give, and they give you like a whole class, a whole semester to work on this like epic speech, like whatever, public speaking, blah, blah. I literally, the day before the speech was due, I was like, oh, I should probably come up with something. So I happened to have from Fry's Electronics, I asked them, hey, can I have this Counter-Strike Source? Was it Counter-Strike Source? God, what would it have been in 2005? Did Counter-Strike Source, is this 2005? You guys had it right. It was something Counter-Strike. Or no, it wasn't Source. Was it the one that came right before Source that nobody knew about? Someone's going to help me out. What Counter-Strike would they have been promoting in like 2003 to 2005? Was it 1.6? I don't know, but you could buy it in the store, and they had a huge cardboard cutout of a counter-terrorist, like, and it said Counter-Strike on it. And then I was like, you know what? I have a genius idea. So I brought it to school for my senior speech. It's in front of the class. Condition 0. That's what it was. Thank you. It was totally condition 0. Am I going to start debating streamers? Is that a thing? I will debate anybody. And I will. There's nothing more hilarious than someone being confidently incorrect. And that is exactly what my debate style would be. Okay, so anyways, so we're giving the senior speech. And I'm like, I'm just going to talk about how video games don't cause violence. You know, typical, always a flashpoint, especially back in like 2003 and 5 is blamed for literally everything. So I literally am just making this all up, the whole speech, and you have to talk for like 15 minutes or something. So I'm just making it up. And then I was like, at the very end, I was like, you know what, guys? I have a surprise expert guest speaker. And so then I had tucked it around the door. And so I went and got my huge cardboard cutout of Counter-Strike Source. I think that's what I really think that's what it was. And I held it in front of me and I moved it around. It was big. It was like, it definitely covered me. And I was just basically like, hey guys, I'm the counter-terrorist. Just so you know, games don't cause violence. And I got an A+. Literally didn't practice it at all. Didn't stress about it. Slept through class. I literally would sleep through class. Like, it was bad. So high school was super easy. Every essay I would write the day before. Every book we were supposed to read, I never did. Like, literally just winged it. And I got like mostly B's and A's, some C's. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I wasn't trying to get into Harvard. Like, my grades aren't going to follow me anywhere. And so I just, like, I got through it. I graduated early, essentially. The last year I had to take like 2 classes total. So anyways, then I get to college. And college is actually hard, man. I'd say they don't tell you this, but they really do. You actually have to like memorize stuff. You have to study. You actually have to read the books. They don't tell you when assignments, like, they're not going to remind you, hey, your essay is due in 1 day. Make sure you turn it in. And they don't call your parents if you don't show up to class. You know, they actually are expecting you to be an adult. And I hated college. I was so bad at it because I never learned how to learn, if that makes sense. And that's why people like Ro, who has severe dyslexia, and like reading can be really hard. Writing is especially hard. She graduated like with straight A's because she had learned how to learn and she actually put in the time to learn. And so when I was at university, I was like, I got to do something else. So that's when I started YouTube. And thankfully, it worked out. Because it wasn't really a career back then when I started. So it wasn't the smartest choice I could have made, like, on paper. But thankfully, it ended up working out pretty well. You're going to be so unproductive at work this week. Rewatching Bronze League time. Well, if they call you out for it at work, just tell them, hey, Husky's back, man. What do you want from me, dude? And then hopefully your manager's like, kind of cool. I think my demo when I was doing YouTube was like, maybe like 18 to, I don't know, like 40 male. Obviously, there's always people who are outside of that. But maybe, hey, if your manager falls anywhere within that range back in 2012, maybe they'll be like, well, now I'm going to be unproductive at work. And then his boss, it's like, it's going to work its way up the ladder. So really, you're starting a trend at wherever you work. Thanks, Victor, on the good old Facebook. Why are there, how many? Oh, my goodness. Sundays are where it's at to stream. Oh, my goodness. Already 100 people on Twitch. You guys are wild. Hold on. The real test is going to be how many people are on Facebook. That's the real test. 5. Okay, that's not a record. I think 6 might be our record on Facebook. Okay, actually, I got to promote this stream, you guys. You guys are killing me here. Feel like it's like Halloween, and I'm like, did not buy enough candy for everyone that's showing up at my door. Okay, so let me do we got to post on the live stream because people are not expecting this. So if you guys haven't followed the Discord, I'm actually going to post it in Twitch chat right now. Join Discord. Let's see, discord.gg/husky StarCraft. I wish I could have /husky, but that was already taken. And then we got to pin this. Something went wrong. Unable to pin. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Let me try refreshing maybe. Did my chat come through? Let me see. Okay, yeah, there is like no lag. Okay, there we go. Now it pins. Whew, Twitch is like trying to give me a little bit of a heart attack. Okay, there we go. Now this is updating. I was not good at school when I was 16 to 21, but last year I went back to study for a year after 25 years since last time I went to school. I was super nervous, so it went great. Strays. If you don't mind asking, can I ask how old you are, roughly, going back to school? Because I'm always so fascinated when people go back to school. Like, I know someone that just went back in their mid-30s, young 30s, to get their master's. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, everyone thinks that you have to go to school when you're like 18 to 22, and then if you get your master's, it's whatever, doctorate, blah, blah, blah. But like, you can literally go back and do it. It's crazy. Like, you could literally go back and get a doctorate at any time if you got the skills. 46, that's so bomb. That is so cool. Very proud of you. Congrats. And I feel like I would do good at school now if I went back, but I just don't enjoy school. I love learning, and like, I am a slow learner, I'll be honest, like, especially if it's like learning math or like a second language or whatever, I'm very slow. But like editing, filming, gaming, like, I always like learning new stuff. So maybe, I don't know what that is, like tactile, like actually just sitting down and doing something as opposed to like learning theories and equations and stuff. I don't know. My brain just does not get it. Okay, I gotta post that we are streaming here on the old Discord. Early Sunday stream. Yay. All right, let's let the people know. I want to be where the people are. Do, 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 do. Sure, we're going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to post it on Twitter or Facebook. You know what? If you aren't following the Discord and you're missing the update, and see, we got the Sunday folks rolling in to the Discord. This is like far above average. Far above average on the people joining Discord already. So I've welcomed all that. So thanks, guys. I'm definitely super active on the old Discord. I absolutely love it. It's like crazy fun. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. Like, to log in and see 300 people on Discord. And I get Discord is kind of like, oh, you join a million servers and you don't really check in on a lot of them. I get that. But still, to see that many online at a time is like insane to me. I mean, we're basically Steam at this point with how active this Discord is. Someone messaged me in game. Are we doing viewer games? And yes, we will be doing that. Kinda average gamer 13. Ayo, Husky. Kinda average gamer. Like, literally, that's my vibe. You know? It's like, I'm good enough to beat my rando friends who are terrible. I am not good enough to beat basically everyone online, which to me, as long as my friends think I'm good, I'll take it. You know, that's always the level that I strive for when it comes to my gaming and my content and, you know, everything else. You don't join Discords anymore. Everyone in the world has one and it's too many. I mean, I totally agree. The thing I like about them is joining really niche communities that you check in on like once a month. Like, I recently discovered that there are like map making Discords for StarCraft. And I joined one. I think there's one other one. But so they've been awesome. Like, I literally had questions to forward to Zettel for Brood War 2, and like they answered every question right away. Like, I think if you use it like that, as opposed to like trying to stay up to date on everyone's Discord, like, you're going to lose your mind. Like, it's not possible. It's like totally overwhelming. But I think like if you join these different communities that you are really excited about and you just check in like once a month, that's how I'm doing Discord. Even Sinvictus, don't tell him I said this, but even Sinvicta's Discord, where he made me a mod, I will check it like maybe once a week for like 20 seconds. But it's like I'm not watching all of his streams, so I don't know like even what they're talking about half the time. So it's like, you know, you can't let it consume you. Just like Reddit, it's like you can't sit there and read everything on Reddit because you're gonna go insane. Tesseract has subscribed tier 1 for dose months. I mean I mean, you're in the top 2% of subs at this point. Good to see you back, Husky. Thank you. I'm wondering when your first month sub was. Was it last month or was it 10 years ago? Because there's no in between. Hex9012, thanks for the follow. Kizlak has followed. The amount of viewers is skyrocketing. We really need to stream more on Sundays, I guess, at this time. Oh, man. Well, thanks for the sub. That's awesome. The thing I like about them is joining them and never checking them out. I mean, I feel like that's Discord in general. You know? That's kind of the vibe. That's kind of the vibe I get. Okay, it was last month. All right. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, man. But yeah, basically I've been doing it on the streams because there's a lot of people here I'm not recognizing. So I guess actually streaming when the other half of the world is awake is a pro gamer move, as they call. I usually like to kind of hang out and just chat. It's kind of like the Husky Pod. I don't actually have any topics, and I mostly just kind of hang out with chat for a little bit, but it's kind of fun. And it's so funny, like, if you compare, I'm like checking myself out. If you compare what this looks like to my really late night streams, it's interesting having actual daylight come in. It changes the vibe. It changes the vibe. Thanks, our Athrin 1988 has followed. 1988 was pretty cool, but 87 was way better. November 47 has followed. Masse 74. What's going on with the 4774? There's something I don't know. There's something I don't know about these two numbers. 33 Nasser has followed. Why does that sound familiar? Is 33 Nasser from? It's maybe I'm making up a memory. That sounds like it's from something. Oh, come on. Calcio Al Corso _ has followed. Nailed that one. Athron 1988. Oh, man. Has also subscribed with Prime right when I was saying 1987 is better. Ooh, he's like, I immediately regret my purchase. I subscribed to this guy. Not 3 seconds later, he's making fun of me. What a great investment. Noggin has followed. Or is it Nogin? No, Nog 3N. We'll go with that. Abeck has followed. Thanks, you guys. This is fun. I always get these notifications. A hype train is closed. Sub, gift, hype chat, or use bits. Oh my goodness, these hype trains. Twitch is really trying to push a hype train on you guys. And I'm like, why does everything have to be a train? Why is a train is stressful? Like, I love trains, but like a train in a place where you are not expecting a train, that is very stressful. All right. Oh, see, hype train incoming. Like, what is that emoji? I feel like that emoji is a snake. You'll have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Do I even have emotes that are for the hype train? I don't know if you are getting exclusive emotes, guys. Level 1 emotes. Each of the 5 levels comes with a unique set of emote awards for participants. Like, do you unlock them forever? Because I didn't make these. So I hope it's not promising something that I cannot deliver on the hype train. Hype cool. Oh, but is it something you can use forever? Okay, Twitch gives them. All right. I was going to be like, don't be hype trading. I have not set up this stream to be ready for a hype train. Oh, man. I barely got regular emotes going at this point. So, you know, you guys kind of get what you pay for. Delivered fake promises. I mean, that's me in a nutshell. Fantasy TYTY fanboy. Wow. H to the U to the S to the K to the Y. Can you imagine if that was actually my intro? Oh, man. Okay, so I feel like the hype train's calmed down a little bit. So enjoy your free emotes, I guess. Where are the hype convoy? Yeah, like a hype, like, why does it have to be a train? Why is everything a train? Everything's like all aboard the crazy train, all aboard the political train, all aboard this train's got no brakes. It's like, okay, I feel like the train is overdone. I am officially declaring the train wore out. You know, if you, like, everyone's going to call you a boomer if you keep saying train. So we got to come up with something else. Like, you know, No Cap came back around, even though No Cap is from like 100 years ago. They were saying that. So we gotta like no, like horse carriage, like something like old timey, but we can make it sound cool. Although trains are super old timey. What am I even talking about? Bandwagon. See, I feel like the bandwagon should come back. I feel like I haven't heard the word bandwagon used unironically in like 10 years. So I think it should be, I like bandwagon. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Like something we can bring back. Oh my God, the hype train. All aboard, all-time record shattered. I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's because it's 1 million gifted subs from Fatal Joker. This animation is out of control. It's all aboard the bandwagon, everybody. All aboard the bandwagon. Level 1 complete. Apparently, that's an all-time. You know I am a pro streamer when the all-time record has been shattered and we've reached level 2 of the bandwagon. Wait, it's level 3. Did we just blow past level? I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like, I'm getting a little motion sick with all this bandwagoning. So we're officially calling it the bandwagon again. Okay, so Fatal Joker, thank you for gifting tier 1 subs. That's actually kind of amazing. So who received these gift 1 subs? Well, of course, it was Loco Pollo, Georlian, Red Fluffy, Sachi 2K, and Bearhemoth. Bearhemoth is kind of a cool name, though. They kind of... Yeah. Wait, hold on. Punyon _ yeah, but Wagon gives Oregon Trail vibes? Hello. The poster child of being a weird gamer who became a YouTuber who also is from Oregon right here. So I feel like it's not the burn that you are feeling that it is. Oh yeah, when will you continue Legacy the Void story? Oh my god. I've been so addicted to streaming lately that I totally have like made 0 videos. So yes, we are going to play some Brood War 2 in just a minute. Sorry, I've been rambling on a little bit. You know, I feel like I was trying to make the bandwagon a thing, but Twitch, they're sold on the hype train. I don't know if I'm pro Crazy Train or not. I could live stream it. That is true. And then I could re-export it as a video. That's totally true. I've just been enjoying Brood War 2 so much. Like, I know it probably isn't the best viewer experience, but it's honestly like it's something I've wanted to make forever, and we finally have it. Thank God Zettel came out of map making retirement to do it, and he's been spending so much time on it. Do some modded campaigns. They're pretty cool too. I think it's because train's very hard to stop. I get it. You know, I get it. You have yet to play it. Your body is ready. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do. I normally like to start when there's 100 viewers, but there's like well over that at this point. I don't know what's going on with you guys. So you know what? If you hype train off in the corner while I'm playing, you get what you pay for. All right. You know, a train ticket is like what? What's a? Okay, so America has a horrible train system. For those of you who live in countries with awesome trains, and we're talking like they're going to bring you tea if you want it. Like, we're talking cool trains. Let's say you're going to go on an hour train ride. What would you say the cost of a train ticket would be in your country? Because I'm trying to think of like if you buy a sub on Twitch, it's like what, $5? Or you do a Prime sub, it's basically free. Because let's be honest, you're using Prime for other stuff too. Like $5 seems really cheap for a plane or for a train ticket, right? You're not allowed to complain about trains unless you traveled with Romanian railways. Okay, yeah, but let's say I don't know how far this train is going, but you're on the train for an hour. What would a train ticket cost on a nice train if those exist in your country? Because I'm gonna say you get what you pay for on my type trains. Because $5 is a steal. You play the conductor in Romania? Oh my gosh. That is amazing. So many awesome people I know are from Romania. I don't know what it is about Romania, but it makes pretty cool people. At least the people I meet online who are from there are always so cool. Okay, so I am actually going to... Oh, you pay the conductor in Romania. Sorry, I thought you said play. But that's also kind of a hilarious dig at the trains if, like, you have to drive the train. Trains are fun. I actually really like trains. Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, so I think our hype train is dying down, but we did break an all-time record by reaching level 3 on the hype train. All aboard, toot toot. Oh god, I can't even do that with a straight face. All right, so I need to do one other thing here. Just need to do this. And then we are going to jump right in just a second here. I received a level 2 hype train emote. Such strong support. Hype train complete. How do I share? How do I share? There we go. Hype hands 1. That even unlocked it for me. I did not even participate in the hype train. I guess I was the conductor at this point. But I did not contribute whatsoever. Well, thanks to the 8 subs, the majority of them were gifted, which is fantastic. So let's switch into the game. Oh my goodness, how does my face always change positions? I don't understand. Hold on. I gotta go here and then maybe down a little bit. All right, there we go. Now you can see my big nose in HD. Do I still play StarCraft 2? Well, look at what's in front of you. I mean, play is a very, interpretive word. We don't have different train classes. It's just the train. Same for everyone. $25 for 1 hour distance ride. No first class train slots, huh? Ooh, having to stand on a train? That would be zero fun, especially for an hour. Oh my god, so many people are following too. Is this just updating slowly? Because I feel like it's hitting me all at once. Okay, well, thanks Fatal Joker and then everyone that followed after that. I'm never going to get to a game if bad baneling. I will say, people who watch StarCraft on Twitch, they make that part of their core personality. How many of you guys have a StarCraft themed name? Because I was Husky StarCraft. I mean, we got Bad Baneling. We got Fig_SC2. What other StarCraft names we got in here? I mean, I know I saw some. Fantasy Fanboy. I'm assuming they mean the pro gamer. So many. I think I missed one Prime sub. Kind of average gamer. Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks for the sub, Atheron1988. Okay, we're caught up as much as we're gonna be here. Okay, so this chat's out of control. I just want to sit and talk to you guys forever. So let's actually play a game. Let's actually. I'm gonna have to put chat over here where you are slightly less distracting during this. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is good old Brood War 2, but we are gonna do it on this map. I will say, if you guys don't mind, if you happen to have StarCraft 2 installed, I'm noticing a lot of new people in this stream. If you go, it's on the European server too. So if you play there, you can do it there. I don't think we pushed it to Korean yet. I have to ask Zettel if that's something he can actually do. But anyways, if you go to the arcade and you type in, I mean, this is it right here. But if you type in Husky, there's Brood War 2 Husky Edition. You go there, go to map info. And if you want to give it a review, you click here. And then, oh, yes, this is very helpful. Yes, very helpful. Very helpful. And then you can review it. Review game right here if you don't mind. Look, I'm gonna submit my old review once again. I'm sure that's helping somehow. But there's also a mod of it, which if you guys don't know what mods are, they're super cool. So we're gonna go to this map, create with mod, and then you can search all mods. And if you type in Brood War 2 or whatever, Brood War 2 Husky Edition is right here. There's all these other ones who tried to do what we did, but ours is way cooler. And then you can create lobby. And that's how you use the mod on any melee map. It's super cool. Where am I? Am I getting defeated by a lobby again? Where? Hello? Am I here? Hello? Is this the Sixth Sense where I'm actually dead? Spoiler alert. And I think I'm still alive. That honestly never made sense to me. If Homie is a ghost, how does he go so long where he's trying to talk to his wife and she's not responding? And I get in the movie they try and play it oh, we're just drifting apart and we can't communicate. But I'm really? You're not going to say a single word ever? You didn't put any of that together? I don't know. Always bothered me. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's the most mind-bending plot twist of our time. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't make sense though. Okay, well, I'm going to try and make this public, I guess. So I'm going to type in Husky, we'll say Brood War 2, yay. So if you just search for Husky under the arcade lobbies, or I guess you could do Brood War or yay, I guess, this should pop up. We'll see if it's going to start with me. We'll see if it lets me in the game. Yeah, I just made it public. Do you guys see me in the game? Fig, I've known you joined games before. I think Shiroi has. I know no respect has joined before. I'll see if I can get. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me invite to game for this poor person who is asking if we're doing it, unless they're already in the game. Man, we got all the tryhards today. Look at you guys hanging out in Diamond. Hanging out in Masters. This is going to be wild. I can't even select my race. Top team 1 slot is blank. Do you guys not see me? What's going to happen? What's going to happen when I start the game? Okay, it says it's starting. I'm Terran. I don't want to be Terran. All right, whatever. All right, guys, we broke BattleNet. They got to get an intern on to polish up BattleNet. I mean, like, oh my goodness, just pay someone $1,000 to fix this already. All right, well, I've magically appeared in the game. We'll see how this goes. This map is huge. Oh my gosh, you have a little train, a little hype emoji, Fatal Joker. You have a little train next to you now. That's kind of cool. I still think they should change it to the bandwagon and have it be like the Oregon Trail wagon. That'd be way cooler in my opinion. The epic countdown. All right, this game is either going to be real fast or real long. There is not going to be an in-between.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can you guys hear the game sounds okay? I'm actually going to turn them up just a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, let's try to turn it up a little bit. Let me know if that's good. I want you to be able to hear a little bit, you know. I don't even know what's on this map. I just know that it's huge. I think there's an expansion in the back. Yeah, we're like 100 million miles apart. What's a good Zerg unit? The Brutalisk is actually okay, but you don't want to mass it. Dark Swarm is super, super good. Guardians are really, really good. What else? Yeah, the Swarm Host is pretty good, but again, you don't want your entire army to be Swarm Hosts because they're melee.
Not enough minerals.
The Brutalist is actually really good against like carriers and stuff, which is kind of crazy. We didn't anticipate it when we made it that way, but it just is. So, the Guardians are super, super good. Although this map is huge, so it might be hard to like get them into position. We have all the Brood War sound effects. Well, we have all the Brood War sound effects on the units that are in StarCraft 2, and then the units that we've ported over, the majority of them have, hey, an Overlord. What's up, Overlord? A lot of the units, like the Dragoon, it has the StarCraft 2 sounds because they're so close to the Brood War ones anyway, and it's very tedious to port over all the sounds to a single unit. Unfortunately, it's like super annoying. Poor Zettel wanted to pull his hair out trying to do all that. Oh my god, that Overlord is straight up staring at a very specific SCV. He's got a crush on this one. He definitely has a crush on that one. Come on, you can get in there, dude.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. SCV good to go, sir. Commander. Outstanding. I read you. Standing by. Give me some.
Alright, you know what? It's a friendly Overlord. It's our friendly neighborhood Overlord.
Rock on a piece of me, boy. Jacked up and give me some, Commander.
We will allow him. I was gonna say, we'll allow him to stay as long as you don't scout. And then I'm like, wait, they're probably all watching the stream anyways. They can do better. They can do better than any Overlord scout could ever hope.
Add-on complete.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Our allies' base is under
Who's under attack? What? Our allies' base is not under attack. That's an SCV, bro.
SCV good to go, sir.
SCV, good to go, sir.
Roger that.
Add-on.
And just a reminder, oracles cannot attack oracles cannot attack, and there's no reapers.
Orders, Captain?
What else did we change? That's like a big change that you'd want to look out for.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
We did buff the oracle in other ways, though.
Yes, sir. Orders for...
So, man, I kind of have to go to the bathroom, and this is gonna be like a 100-hour game. What am I doing?
SCV good to go, sir.
We also added the Diamondback, but it's kind of terrible. I'm gonna make one just for fun. We have to buff the Diamondback. I legit would not recommend making one. I'm not saying that to troll you. It's like we nerfed it because the campaign Diamondback is like crazy OP. Oh my god, with the... And we also buffed workers. We buffed workers, by the way. Oh, with the surround. Because I hate when early game rushes just crush you. So you know what? We made workers like kind of terrifying.
Reporting for duty.
I will say I kind of love the Niosworm though. That's really fun.
What needs killing? SCV good to go, sir.
Okay, Overlord. Okay, now he's pooping in my base. Hold on. Okay, he can attack air. I'll still let him survive though. I wanted to test that the air attack actually worked.
SCV good to go, sir.
Because I honestly did not remember if it did or not. Oh wait, we can go back here?
Wait, sir.
WTF?
Something to shoot.
I've never played this map before.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh, he still has multiple sounds. That's not accurate. It's not supposed to do that. Oh well.
Research.
Oh god, is that me? Oh my gosh, you have to mine this? Is that what that is? Okay.
Go, go, go.
Something on your mind. Well, I read you, sir.
Mineral field depleted.
All right.
Oh, Blueberry farted so bad.
I read you. Roger that.
Oh my god, I literally cannot focus right now with Blueberry's farts absolutely destroying me.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible, terrible news.
Complete. Mineral field.
It's like making my eyes water. Oh man.
Add-on.
What is it with French
Our
bulldogs,
allies
man?
are being attacked.
You guys doing okay down there? By the way, dropships don't heal. Yeah, get it, Wraith.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack.
Oh man, that is so far for me to go.
Minerals.
No, Blueberry farted again. This is not an ideal situation.
I read you.
She literally got up and moved after she farted.
Our allies' base not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
SCV.
How about lending a hand?
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack. Not enough.
All right. Bring it on.
Not enough minerals.
All right, we're just going a lot of mech units. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for the units I'm getting. Okay, he should be fine down there. Viking's actually really good versus Protoss. A lot of people forget they do extra damage to,
Standing by.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just getting whatevs. I don't actually have quite a plan. I don't know that mech on this map is ideal based on how big this map is, but
Go, go, go.
Our allies are being attacked.
SCV good to go, sir.
Command center upgrade complete.
I just have a little bit of everything, you know?
I read you. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. I can't build here.
Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Don't look. Nobody look. Nobody look. This is the most efficient mule use you've ever seen.
Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, I'm gonna try and help you guys. My units are so slow, however. For some reason, Thor or
SCV good to go, sir.
oh god, we need gas.
Go, sir.
Our
This map is insane. And I'm getting a text message on a Sunday. Who could it be?
allies are being attacked.
Oh god.
SCV good to go.
Oh god.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Upgrade insufficient.
SCV good to go, sir. Oh,
I don't want to hear insufficient Vespine gas, alright? That is not an acceptable thing to be hearing right now.
reporting for duty. SCV good to go,
Are
sir.
there any more SCVs in here? So many mules I can't tell.
SCV good to go, sir.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV good to go, sir.
Mineral field insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field.
SCV good to go, sir.
Where is all my Vespine gas? I don't even know. Oh god. Come on, Thors, you got this. I don't think mech has anything that's actually great versus that, so we're gonna try this.
Orders, sir. Reporting for duty. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Oh my goodness. Just when I thought that I could kill that. This may not be ideal. I love how I literally just walked past that. Oh, this poor tank. Alright, well, mech is something that you definitely want to be paying attention to.
Attacked.
My one little Hellbat. Look at him go.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Right away. Reporting for duty. Got the extra firepower.
Our allies are being attacked.
All right, bring it on.
Goliath online.
Our allies are being attacked.
I am here. Click me.
Come on, mech, we got this. Let's make it happen.
Our allies are being attacked.
Few spider mines trying to help out. Oh, what's going on here? This is a base? What? What is this? How do we even get over there?
Upgrade complete.
Oh, they thought they could get in there. Holy cow. The brutalists are too strong.
Add-on complete. Not enough. Our allies are being
Target
attacked.
designated. Goliath online.
Our allies are being
Oh, I need more. Uh-oh.
Reporting for duty.
Target designated.
our allies are being attacked.
Goliath.
No, the battle cruisers.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, Brutalisk is pretty good.
Bring it on.
He does the damage over time.
Orders, Captain.
So you don't get the splash, or you don't get the immediate damage, but you do get damage over time that stacks.
Are under attack. Base is under attack.
Oh, jeez. Always with the battle cruisers. I feel like I lose every game to battle cruisers. Battle cruiser's so good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill that many battle cruisers. If we're being totally honest.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
Roger that.
Our allies
This is going to be fine.
Orders,
This is going to be absolutely fine.
Base is under attack.
Oh god, can't get through there.
Roger that. Orders received.
Base is under attack.
Roger that. Reporting for
Base
duty.
is under attack. Are being attacked.
Yes, sir.
I gotta say, the Naya Swarm was a pretty smart play. I know, my computer's about to catch on fire.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Our allies.
What?
Our
How do you...
allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being
Oh no, Zettel, I think there's a bug. I can't put a refinery there.
upgraded.
What? I can't do a refinery on either one? What's going on? I don't understand. Maybe that's intentional. We do not have anti-carrier. Or anti-battlecruiser. Alright, hold on just a sec.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Order scout. I read you.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies is under
SCV
attack.
good to go, sir.
Our allies are being
I read you.
Our SCV is
SCV
under
good to go,
attack.
sir. Order scout. I read you.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Alright, well I guess the Brutalisk is pretty good. It's always these battlecruisers, man. They win every single game. Let's see. I am gonna place an order for some in and out. You guys want anything? Oh my gosh, 250 viewers? What is going on? Husky, you're streaming, Mr. Content. Thanks, Volts. Oh my god, there's so many people I can't even... I literally can't even... Alright, it is all... Oh no. Fig, this is not the units we need.
Is under attack.
We need... Fig is our only hope. He is our only hope. Boneless wings? I mean, that would be great. They don't have that in and out. It's basically cheeseburgers or nothing. I gotta say though, Macho, loving the Nidus play. Brutalists are pretty fantastic. And you got the fast +3/+3. Well, fast-ish. I guess the Battlecruiser has +3/+3 too. Fig, we gotta work on these upgrade timings, buddy. They got us beat. They got us beat on the upgrades.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Alright, well, it's not looking ideal. The Marine Medic is going to be good. Alright, I'm going to text in my order. Let me know what you guys want from in and out. Hey, my favorite SC2 content creator ever. You guys are so sweet. You got to stop it with the sweetness.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Husky playing StarCraft 2 in 2023. A McFlurry from in and out. I mean, I guess we can see what we can do about that.
Our allies'
Husky, are you in the Stormgate beta? I'm not sure what I can say. We've been told to say nothing. Or maybe I haven't been told that. Or maybe... I just gotta stop talking is what I gotta do. The Lurker is doing quite well versus this. A carrier shows up out of nowhere.
are under attack.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna send my order. Here, we'll watch this shenanigans happening. I didn't realize lunch was coming so soon. Guys, our allies' base is under attack. I don't know what to do about this.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Our SCVs.
Oh, the Marine death sound is so satisfying. Love the triple Nidus in the main. Man, sorry, our order's kind of long. I'm ordering for like 5 people.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies.
Okay, I think our order is in.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Many of us really miss your content, and you, of course. Order a hat and then wear it here. Oh my god. Should I? I don't know how I'd wear my headphones. Our SCVs are under attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, good games, guys. I gotta figure out how to go anti-battlecruiser, because I've lost to these every single stream. Oh man. Okay, don't judge me based on the APM, because 90% of that I was texting. Oh my god, Jesse with 281 APM. Oh man, even Shiroi with 198. You guys are wild. Fig 170 APM. One of those APM should have been getting an upgrade. Although something tells me that that was not our leading cause of death by any means. All right, melee. Let's see. Will it let me? Blizzard maps. I don't think it's gonna let me do. Because last time it wouldn't let me do these maps. Okay, really quick. Have I managed to come over my ladder anxiety? Absolutely not. I need friends who are like Diamond Zerg or better. Are any of you guys Diamond Zerg or better? It has to be Zerg. Because I want to try map testing some 1v1. So let's find a random map. Like, I don't know what this map is, but let's just try it. If it'll let me. I know, high qualification standards in here. You guys thought this being the noob stream that everyone was welcome. Let's see. Vevictus. Hovering around 3.5. Is anyone near Vevictus games in ranking as Zerg? You could, but too stoned. Oh, relatable, man. 3.7. Wait. Do we actually have evenly matched Zergs right now? Okay, hold on. Okay, so how do I get you guys into a game? That's the real question. I literally have not done this in 500 years. Do you know how to message me? How would I invite you guys? We gotta figure this out. Maybe I can add you as a friend. Make a chat channel. Ooh. You guys are genius. Join. Husky is a noob. Is that a chat? Okay, so I joined channel. Husky is a noob. This is on the US server. So if you guys can just join that channel and then maybe chat in there. Who are the two people? We have Vevictus Games. And who is the other one? Who is the 3.7? Robocops Gaming. Oh. Can I add you? Is that easier? Let's see. Add friend. Enter an email address or battle tag. Oh, God. Oh, God, these battle tags. Because I want to test a ZVZ on the mod that we made. Oh, and we will spectate it. Legend! Love it in all caps. I really appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so if you guys... the chat channel is... Husky is a noob with spaces. And then if Vavictus and Robocops can join. Are you the barcode? Or is it spam? Because barcodes be trolling me a lot these days. I be getting a lot of okay. Well, you see, you say yes, but maybe say yes in Twitch chat. Are you still on Twitch? I've been getting trolled every day on here because people know I don't know what I'm doing. People be knowing I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you know, although you say you closed out of it, but yet you're listening to me. This seems pretty sus. Seems pretty sus. Oh. Everybody's been trolling me. I received a new friend request. See, everybody's trying to troll me, man. I guarantee that's the same barcode who is trying to troll me. Wait, and join the party? How do I invite you to the game? There we go. All right. Well, I don't know if this is an even matchup, but basically, guys, hold on. I'll type in lobby. Okay, so I want to test ZVZ. The hatchery slows all Zerg units around it. I am trying to make ZVZ less lame and insta GG situations. So play a standard-ish ZVZ. Okay, so hopefully they see that. Real Husky? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so I am the referee, and here we go. We're going to be doing a ZVZ. Wait, did I do it as the mod? I did it as the mod, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, God, can you imagine I messed that up and then we're just casting a random ZVZ? ZVZ is mostly just ling bling, or roaches or mutas, no? So basically what I'm trying to do with ZVZ, with our mod, is make it so there is a higher chance of getting out of the early game. Because ever since StarCraft 2 came out, I personally feel like ZVZ is like, oh, one Baneling got in, and now I've lost. So the idea is, how do you nerf ZVZ early game pressure? Like, basically, how do you give a defender's advantage? Because Terran have wall ends, Protoss has cannons, and plus they kind of wall in a little bit too. So how do you give a Zerg player a defender's advantage? Because as soon as Zerglings hit your creep, they are going 5 trillion miles an hour. So top right side is Robocops, bottom left side, Vavictus SC. And so I wanted to nerf ZVZ, or not nerf it, but like give a defender's advantage without changing any of the other matchups. So what we did, you can see this little ring here, kind of how a Nexus has this for, you know, the battery, being able to overcharge those. We basically added this debuff right here. It's called Neural Exclusivity. which Zettel came up with that name. And oh shoot, you can't see it because my portrait. Hold on, I'm gonna move my portrait just so you can actually read it for this 1 second. Oh god, look at this dead space. Okay, we're gonna come over here just for a sec. So it's right here. So it's every hatchery you make has this. The Zerg hive mind is exerting its control over nearby units, reducing the movement speed of enemy Zerg units. So basically, anyone who gets inside your base, you have a defender's advantage against. And so we thought about, okay, we gotta move me back here. Hold on. Am I a developer for the game now? No, I totally should be though. Obviously, I am the best developer of all time. So sorry, distracting myself down here with this mini map. We have blue versus blue, so it's just like, oh my goodness. So basically the idea is that this only affects ZVZ because the only time you're going to be going against Zerg units is when you're playing another Zerg, obviously. And if a Baneling gets in your base, you have a chance of microing your units away to defend. And it gives just a defender's advantage in ZVZ, which I think has been severely lacking forever. And I honestly think ZVZ has been the worst matchup to play and watch since StarCraft 2 came out. And everyone has their own opinion, but it's like when it's a ZVZ finals in a big tournament, like I think it's so lame. Like maybe it's just me, but I just feel like it's super, super lame. And so we also have all the other units that we added. I'm trying to think of what else we did to Zerg. So I kind of, do I have to move my face again? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Let's come up here really quick. You can see my whole torso region. Very exciting. Wait, let's move me up just a little bit more. So we added, if you look down below, we added in the Swarm Host is totally different. It unlocks at the Roach Warren. It is now a melee unit. And when it dies, it doesn't do a ton of damage as a melee unit, but when it dies, it spawns tiny little roachlings. And it also buffs your units with an attack and movement speed buff for like a very short duration. So you'll notice these crazy tempo switches where like as these units start dying, they like your stuff is attacking really fast for like a second. So the enemy like has to remember that. Because another thing that I hate in StarCraft 2 is all of the free units. Do you guys remember in ZVZ when it was Broodlord Infestor versus Broodlord Infestor and you just wanted to like, you just wanted it to be all over? So we basically got rid of that. I guess I should bring up the production tab. And we got rid of the Infestors being able to spawn Infested Terrans, which was an old school thing, not really a thing anymore. But like Broodlords don't exist anymore. We replace them with the Guardians, which do way more damage, but no free units. And so the Roachlings that spawn, they only last a couple seconds, just like when Broodlings come out. And so this is exactly what I want to be testing right here. So thanks, Robocops, if you're watching, because this is pretty standard ZVZ, obviously, getting that. So yeah, you can see every hatchery he makes, it's going to be slowing and giving that defender's advantage that everybody else kind of benefits from. And hopefully it slows down ZVZ. So we're going to... Oh, and I want to show the other units, but the Banelings are rolling in already. Oh, nobody saw that. Don't worry. These custom Baneling skins are so freaking cool. Absolutely. But you can see them. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So you can actually get away, and it actually gives you a little bit of defender's advantage, and it allows the queens to do that, which greatly increases your chance of making it to the end game, which I am very excited about. But also, if you get overwhelmed with units, the defender's advantage, it's not like a win-all situation. Okay, so there you go. But you can see it a little bit in that you could see where it would potentially, like, those first two Banelings that made it by, a lot of players would just, like, lose all their drones to that. But since it slowed it down a little bit, it gives you more opportunities to do that. And I'm very, very excited about it. Honestly, like, I'm super, super excited to test this out more. So I'm actually going to... let's do it again. Let's find a different map. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do this one. I love this map. Create with mod. Yeah, if you guys are Zerg and you want to test out the map, I'm just updating peeps that food is on the way. let's see. Do that. If you guys are good at Zerg, if you're good at Zerg, and you want to kind of test this map out a little bit, let's see. I need to make me a referee. And I think I saw someone... Where was it? Sorry, it's like such tiny little text. All right. Macho says... Wait, how do I invite to game? Oh man, look at Macho here. Is he gonna crush it? Is he gonna absolutely crush it? This Master Zerg? Let's see. I mean, he's been team master. That's basically the same thing, right? It's basically the same thing. His Zerg is... You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm here to have fun. You guys are here to have fun. What was I saying? Hatchery slows enemy units around or all units. It's only enemy Zerg units. So you have a defender's advantage. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's too OP. You're going to break it. But the thing is, ZVZ sucks to watch. It always has. And I will die on that hill. And it basically comes down to there's no defender's advantage for Zerg. I love the skins in StarCraft 2. I cannot believe it took them so long to get these cool skins. That was one of their biggest blunders. Like, imagine how much money they would have made if they had skins at launch. It's so stupid. Oh, God. I'm not bitter. The In-N-Out burgers are indeed on the way. Would you host a tourney once the mod is ready? It would be interesting to see how the gameplay changes from a viewer perspective by pros. Honestly, like, A, I don't know if I could get enough pros to actually play this. And B, I'm like so paranoid. I mean, the balance is awful right now. So I have to figure out a way to like get the balance better. And I don't know the best way to do that because it takes so many games for balance to like be accurate, if that makes sense. And it's like, I don't know that I can get that many people to play it. Like, that would be my full-time job, is trying to get people to play this. I love it. And this was something people were wondering, too. Like, well, what if people do this? Because now this radius is there. Oh. 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 Oh, so we'll see. We shall see. And yeah, the only way to test it is to try like a million builds, have people play a million ZVZs. As soon as I saw Husky in the recommendations channels, my first thought was, HG Husky! The casual player. Oh my goodness, it's the casual player and also the average, what was it? Average gamer person who's okay at games. I mean, I feel like you guys should be besties. Just two completely average dudes. I'm assuming dudes. I feel like dude, like, can we use that like universally at this point? Like, dude. You know, like, if someone does something dumb, it's like, dude. Or, like, something really exciting happens, dude. I feel like at this point, it can be universally used and loved. Oh, let's see. Let's see if Mr. Overlord here spots it. They're probably wondering, like, what am I spotting? Let's see the radius of this. So it does come to here. Ooh, it's going to be so many slow units versus each other. I'm very excited. Having flashbacks, HEH tourneys, good old days. That was a long time ago, and those were indeed good days. We had no idea what we were doing at all whatsoever. And like, look at, and you compare it to tournaments now where it's like, and the winner of this Dota tournament is going to win $10 million. And our tournament was like, first place gets like 1,000 or whatever it was. I don't exactly remember. That's definitely what it kind of feels like now. But looking back, it was cool, man, because no one was really doing stuff like that. There wasn't really a lot of tournaments back then. So it was a moment in time that it was super cool. And keep in mind that this only slows ground units. So for scouting, or enemy ground units. So for enemy Zerg ground units. So for scouting with Overlords, for Mutalists, if you decide to throw those Guardians in there, you know, it's it's going to be pretty cool. So we'll see when there's a little bit of overlap. I don't think we have any overlap of units just yet. But it will slow everything. Ooh, the Overlord. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's so close. Oh, one last dart. Not enough to pop the balloon. Not enough to pop the balloon at all. Kind of love the drone mining down here. Husky, I must have watched the Banelings music videos so many times. Well, it is back up on my YouTube channel. So if you feel like you need to walk down memory lane. Again, there's way more people watching than there normally is. So youtube.com/husky if you guys haven't followed me there. That is where I have re-uploaded. It's probably only like 10% of my content, but I think it's like the best 10, you know? It's a lot of my favorite stuff. A lot of my stuff from the second channel as well, which at the time was Husky, which is now my main and only channel. Man, we got this light contain going on. Why am I back in StarCraft? Well, it basically happened the same way as when I left, which was I woke up one day and decided I'm going to do it. I am going to be playing lots of other games, but I've been having so much fun with Brood War 2. And if you guys want to rate it, it is on the arcade right now for the American servers and the EU servers. If you guys want to give it a rating, that'd be bomb. I've been having so much fun with it. And honestly, I think like gaming should just be fun. And I think that was always my mantra like a long time ago when I started, and it stayed that way. But I also just feel like, I don't know, people take it way too serious. Way, way, way too serious. And so we also added over. Oh, hold on, let me move my camera here again. We also added the old school Overlord upgrades. So those are all on the hatchery. They are layer tech, just like they are in Brood War. And it upgrades all your Overlords at once. Look at the spine on the Overlord, so cool. So those are kind of cool. What other units do we add while we kind of wait here for a sec? So yeah, the Swarm Host is totally different, revamped, because I think free units are stupid. That was cute. We added the Brutalisk, which is a long-range attack unit. It shoots further than the Hydralisk. And it does a damage over time debuff. It does a little bit damage at first. Although we were watching the other game, and it's kind of crazy. Like, if you get a lot of them, and they're backed up by units to protect them, the Brutalisk is good against a lot of stuff. We added back in Scourge, which are super good with the good pathing. Mutalisk, obviously, but the Mutalisk can turn into Guardians and Devourers. The Corruptor we made do extra damage versus Armored as opposed to Massive. The Overseer, we also... You can see him getting slowed down here. Wait, is he getting slowed? He shouldn't be. No, he's good. I was like, why is he moving so slow? Although I'm wondering... See, that might be a bug. That might be a bug because he doesn't have the Overlord speed, so I'll have to look into that. But, yay, go Mutalisk, you got this. So the Mutalisk shouldn't be getting slowed by this. Just the one Spore Crawler is going to be super annoying because obviously Spore Crawlers are super good. But it's kind of the same idea that Blizzard had with the Spore Crawler buff in making it like, I mean, most of you guys know this, but it does way more damage versus biological. And in StarCraft 2, the only biological air units are Zerg units. So they were trying to make it where mutas in your base just don't make you insta-lose. And that's exactly the thought process behind it. Okay, I'm going to finish showing you guys the new units really quick, and then I'll move my portrait back down. Corruptor, it does extra damage versus Armored as opposed to Massive, because the Devourer does extra damage versus Massive. And I feel like we added so many air units in Brood War 2 that I wanted Zerg to stand a chance. So they might actually be kind of broken. We had the Defiler. The Defiler is definitely broken. He's super good right now. Viper's still there. We got rid of the Infestor because we added the Flying Queen. We called it Matriarch, but it's the Flying Queen from Brood War. And we changed the functionality a little bit, but it has basically the same abilities as Brood War, which is super cool. But you make it from the hatchery itself, because we were like, you know, yeah, you could make it from larva, but it's kind of cool to make the queens at the hatchery. I think that that's kind of a cool thing. So that's pretty much everything we added to Zerg. I think it's cool, but I'm not a Zerg player, so it's kind of hard for me to know what's cool and what's not. Come on, Mulus, you can do it. We believe in you. The poor Scourge, not standing a chance. This base, I feel like at this point, Macho is just like 900% map control here. Do, do, do. But yeah, I basically wanted to make ZVZ more likely to go to the end game. Oh, here we go. He's gonna try and break free. We'll see if he can do it. The transfuse is pretty freaking good, man. Pretty freaking good. It's like at this point, it's like I kind of wish he had Guardians, but obviously that's Hive Tech and takes 500 hours to get to, and he would lose by then. But, you know, it is all good. All right, we'll see if this does a little bit better. This is on the way. It'll help counteract that defender's advantage, but we shall see. Let me see one thing on here. Still can't believe there's 250 people. That was absolutely wild for this dumb map that I made. Let's see if I go here. Oh, he's gonna go for it. What are they gonna do? Oh, they did get all the way back there. And you see with Baneling speed, they're about the same speed. Some of those drones able to get away. Is he actually gonna be able to break this? I think he could have broke it, but you know. It's alright, the drone's getting out of there. Okay. Ooh, I'm trying to see like an easier way to see when people sub and stuff. So thanks for all the follows, guys. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah, we didn't change anything to the Baneling, so I think going for the buildings probably would have been better. Ooh, that's not a good idea. This base still somehow stands, albeit barely. Oh, I love the Zergling attack sounds and the death sounds. Oh man, those one-shot Scourge, that is kind of phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Mass Hydra, still the way to go, obviously. Oh, so fun. If anyone else wants to jump into a ZVZ, I'm learning a lot. I'm trying to fix it. I think that was a bug. I think the Overseer was slow. Although we did make the Overseer totally different. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. That is the one thing I forgot to mention. That was a great example of the Zergling slowdown that we're kind of aiming for. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do it. Oh man, trying to read all these tiny little chats. All right, let's see. Make referee. Let's get Robo in here. Let's do it. First time chat. HDS Yeski, what up, bro? Oh, leave. You guys are genius. I swear, leave general. Yeah, get out of there, dude. Love that. Oh, well, thanks for testing the map, guys. Watching ZVZ, I already feel like it's better, even based on these two games. And I mean, it's hard to like base it off just a couple random games. But all right, really quick. Gold Liker has followed. Scrappy Rocks. Scrapey Rocks? PRJCT Mars. Dejo. Okay, top right side. Vevictus. Bottom left side. Robocops. Let's see. Te. One and only. Haha. Killer Manjus. SC2. Yada Hunt. No FX. What's up? TJ. T. Jim. Jimeski. Injo the Manangamar. Manangamar. Who comes up with these names? Obviously you guys. Doom Cookie 1E. Injo. Oh, I already said that one. Swifty Za. Zealot Knight. K-Boots. Pack Learnable. Slayer Falls. Oh my god, there's so many people falling. What is going on? Zozamate. Ace. What was that? 13? Zin. Wobman. Ciderman. Dunire. The Casual Player. Love that name. Oisha Kohi. Grasp Fire. Oh my. What? All this on 2 games? Flaggallant. I'm literally just clicking random maps, guys. Art Grego. Rambo Rivera. This is way more than normal. Mole Mauler. Proximus 13. Art Grego. Hydralisk PK. 11 Shady 11. Rosmillan. Why are there so many of you? Sheebs. Kinshin. Robocops Gaming, who's in this game. Vevictus Gaming. Did I say thanks for the sub before? I honestly can't remember. Kev can't be. I don't know if you're still here. That was almost an hour ago. Thanks for the sub. Oh my goodness. I honestly missed some of you guys, and I apologize. Fatal Joker gifted another sub because he's wiling out here. The Gamester. Oh my goodness. So crazy. Okay. 100 people joined in the last minute. I'm telling you, the thing about LASIK is it's so hard to focus on like small text. So trying to read all of that is like, it makes my eyes bug out. Husky came back to SC2, had to watch ZVZ once and left again. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much, you guys. That is exactly what's going on. Hey, I will say your guys' APM is identical. So obviously APM is used to determine exact skill. There's like a haze on this map. It feels very like dreamy, you know? Feels very, very dreamy. But honestly, thanks for all the follows, guys. It's been like, we're almost at 40,000, which is way more than I would expect, especially for a Twitch that's been dead for a decade. Like, I'm sure once someone deletes their account or whatever, it deletes them out of the following numbers. So, that is absolutely wild. I was going to ask, will we look at that 6 pool? No way these days. I know you have to kill a couple of your drones first, and then you can do a 6 pool. It's actually the only way. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, well, we'll see. So many first-time chitter-chatters. Look at all you guys. Look at all you little guys. All right, so we'll see what this... Well, so that... Oh, you can't read it. But I already kind of explained what it does. Hopefully you guys caught that. I'm trying to figure out something to do with the Ravager because I'm trying to... All right, here we go. So these units are slowed down. The Swarm Host actually getting kills in its melee form. Drone's able to get out of there. More Zerglings coming in. Gave them time to actually make these spines. The Queen doesn't stand a chance. All right, so watch. This guy's going to pop. He put him in like a perfect spot. But I don't know if he has enough units here to actually buff. This guy has 7 kills back there. There he goes. He pops, so he's going to make this guy attack faster. The little Roachlings, see, they only last for a few seconds. All right, I think he should actually be okay here. Okay, the Swarm Host being in, like, the perfect angle, I would never predict in 1,000 years. Baneling's trying to get in, gives him time to get away. And it holds... Okay, his micro absolutely pretty hilarious here. He did get a couple drones there, but he saved the majority of them. And the Roach is able to do this. So you can see damage is done, but it's not like, oh, now you just immediately lose the game. Oh, wait. more of them snuck through. So not ideal. Oh, no, they actually transferred over here. Okay. So that was amazing to watch take place. I'm a big fan of that. You know what? I love this change. I'm going to say it now. This is the change that this game needs. Having never balanced a map in my life, having never been a pro gamer, having never been barely beyond high diamonds, I'm going to say this is the change the game needs. So thanks for playing this game. This was like the perfect example of the goal of what I was hoping to achieve. Blue and bluer player. I should have a rule that you guys got to change up the colors. CBC never been so clear. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's like if I hold V, I have it set to where it's pink versus red because I love pink. Pink has always been like one of my favorite colors, and I am not ashamed of that. But maybe during the battle, I just need to like switch to this because then it's pink on red, which is at least a little bit. I mean, the pink is so much prettier. I'm sorry. The pink is way better. Need 16-man FFA Zerg. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine? My computer would die. I love spectating fan games. It is so fun. Hey, and guys, we are a legit streamer now because we have 75 paid subscribers on Twitch now. I'm assuming most of them are Prime, so it'll probably time out, and I will have to work hard to re-earn those Prime subs. But we are up to 75. I mean, that is some real Taco Bell money. You guys are basically buying the In-N-Out lunch that I just got for everybody today. Pretty much. So trying to see what tech we got. You know, pretty standard stuff right here. What do we got going on over here? Well, this is on the way. Trying not to spoil it for those listening in while also playing. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know what a sub point is, but we have 75 sub points. They're always adding new little metrics here to kind of throw us off. Any plans to host some games while you're eating, or you got to dip soon? TBD. I might. It's kind of hard to spectate while eating a double-double, but you know, it's all good. But yeah, so the Ravager, I'm trying to think. So basically a major point of Brood War 2 also is we got rid of early harass units. We slowed down Zerg and ZVZ in the base. And my mom's texting me. She has the food. She's on the way back. And getting rid of like those big AoE moments of like did they really need to add the disruptor? Really? That's what you think Protoss needs? Is something that is either the most amazing, most satisfying thing you've ever seen and their whole army is dead, or it does absolutely nothing and you lose? Like, really? Disruptor is what you think Protoss needed? Wait, why is there no attack sound? Am I tripping? For some reason there's no attack sound on those rocks. Oh man, I literally can't even tell. I thought he was attacking his own units here. Okay, hold on. We gotta do this. This is the only way we can tell the difference, guys. Love the meatless sounds. So we got rid of the disruptor, got rid of early harass units. And instead, we replaced them with units that fill really cool, really cool roles. So, like the Vulture, for example. Like, it's not going to blow up your entire mineral line like a Widow Mine used to, but it fills so many other roles. Like, if you get 4 Vultures in their base, then, yeah, your mineral line's in a lot of trouble. But that's how Brood War was. So it was really trying to recreate, like, how you use the units instead of relying on lucky big hits. So we got rid of the Disruptor. And the point is, with the Ravager, I feel like the Ravager is borderline. It's like a little baby Disruptor. It's not, and it's not as annoying, I would say. And I totally get the point of the Ravager. I'm not saying that it's like, it's a unit that shouldn't be there. But I'm also wondering, like, what if we just gave the Ravager plus damage to Armored? So, like, if you're able to get them, you can do plus damage to Armored, so you can be better against Mech, you can be better against Protoss, and you're not relying on those hits. Your enemy doesn't have to always micro around them. And then, basically the whole point of this is, like, make the units be more about how you're using them, as opposed to, oh, well, they weren't looking for 2 seconds and they lost their whole army. And that's the kind of bounce. So it's like a slightly longer time to kill without it feeling Warcrafty, and instead having it feel more Brood War-y, if that makes sense. Because I also don't want to give up the good pathing, obviously. Like, I think the pathing in StarCraft is one of its strongest features, but the unit design really needs to reflect that. Look at that. So you got Overlord speed. Overlords are detectors now, by the way. Can't remember if I said that. But he does have the Overlord speed, so now that applies to every single Overlord. Same thing with the Overlord drops, Overlord increased sight range. So that's, I know you can't see it, but it's in the bottom right side. We have the 3 original Overlord upgrades, which is pretty cool. Ooh, the Scourge versus Muta. I don't actually know how this goes. We're about to find out. I honestly have no idea how this goes. Oh, he's trying to micro it. That's what I'm talking about. We can make ZVZ so much better. Ah! I'm sorry. This is better than... I don't care what anybody says. This is better than current StarCraft 2. I will die on that hill. I don't even care. Because that's exactly how it would be in Brood War. Like having to micro versus Scourge. And it's like if your micro's good, which Vivictus is like pumping out that micro right now. And, ooh, I'm curious to see how these do as well. But Scourge versus Muta, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There is a Husky still? I mean, I am still here. I said this in my last stream, but just know, guys, if one day you open up, you know, CNN and they're reporting on my untimely death, because obviously that's what they're going to be spending their time reporting on, just know I'm pissed. Just know if I die, I'm absolutely pissed. I'm trying to think of what else could be good versus the Muta. We do have Ensnare, which I think works on Mutas. We have Plague, which works on Mutas. I'm trying to think of what other... the Brutalist might be okay. I'm actually not sure. Corruptor, we may do extra damage versus Armored. I'm trying to think of what else would be good versus this. Look at these roaches. God, these skins are so cool. Blizzard, like... crushed on the skins. Unfortunately, they were 7 years too late. All right, at least gets him to go back there. Ooh, he's got Scourge now, too. Gonna have some old school. I'm trying to think of what else would be good versus Mass Muta. Because that was always the other thing about ZVZ is it turns into, like, Mass Muta. I mean, the Defiler would be okay because you have Plague and Dark Swarm. I mean, Viper, you know, it's always... a fun choice if their micro is bad. We did get rid of the Infestor because the Defiler's super good, and also the Flying Queen that we added. It has Parasite, which is kind of like whatever, but it has Ensnare. You can also spawn Broodlings. Not that that really is replacing an Infestor, but there's like similar stuff already, and especially with how good the Viper is now, it was like, you know, I wanted to give up some of those. There's certain units that I wanted to give up to kind of achieve the vibe that I was going for. And the point of this isn't like, I don't want to just add units for the sake of adding them by any means. And so, because some of these mods that tried to recreate Brood War, they just kept adding more and more units. And it was just super, super annoying. And the Overseer gives your units a slight health buff while units are underneath it, which is pretty cool. Those Overlords don't stand a chance. Good old Banelings. The Scourge trying to find some fun friends. I think this is a lot of Zerglings. Although Muta's pretty good versus Zerglings, turns out. I love the Scourge. That is a lot of Mutas. I think, yeah, GG. I think the Viper would have been good. I think Queen casting Ensnare might have been good. Although it was just too many units. Oh, Brutalisk is strong versus Muta. Okay, Zettel. Yeah, I hadn't tested it yet, obviously. So let's find another map. Oh my god, what if we do... Is it even on here? Oh, we're doing it. This map is horrible, but we are absolutely doing it. Let's see. Any other Diamondish Zergs want to play? If you do, come join the channel Husky is a Noob. And I'm going to leave everything else. Leave arcade. Is that the only other channel I'm in? I'm going to leave Husky StarCraft for now. Oh. Yeah, Blade, you can log on. Yeah, North America. All right, so I'm going to, don't take it personal. I'm going to remove people from the group. It's not personal. There was a temporary problem with your request. This is not going to let me do Scrap Station because it's old. Darn it. I'm assuming Scrap Station is not on here. Oh my god, although there are a lot of maps, maybe. Is it on here? Oh, it is. Let me see if it'll let me do it. It totally will. Okay, so let's see. All right, we'll get Blade. Let's see where you're at. All right, I'm gonna try you, Mr. Barcode, but I feel like y'alls are just a big troll. I have a feeling. We're gonna do it though. You know, a little trolling never hurt anybody. He's already trolled me. He doesn't currently accept invites from players who are not on their friends list. Mr. Barcode is GM. Who's texting me? He says he bought the account. You know what? It seems like total... It still won't let me invite you. Blade, what did you say you were? 33.9? You know what? We'll just try... Macho's still here. We'll just do this. Did it invite him? There we go. Alright, we're just going to try it. We're mostly here just learning things. And hopefully the food will be here soon. Still 250 viewers, is that right? That's what my little thing is doing. You guys are wild. You guys are wiling out. I guess Sunday is when everybody watches StarCraft, you know? Oh my god, we're the third most viewed right now, and we're like less than 100 away from number 1. Oh, I love those Zerg sounds. Can you hear the... Can you hear it? Is the audio good? Yeah, the thing about ZVT right now is I don't think the medic is actually good. I think we may have nerfed it too hard. How long has it been? 15 years? Good to see you back. I think since I was making StarCraft content, it's been like 8 maybe? Which is kind of crazy because I was only making StarCraft content for like 4 years or something. So I've actually been gone way longer. But I've been making stuff on Rose's channel. I wasn't in a lot of it, but basically being the director, producer, all that. For the entire time. And then I started posting some vlogs and stuff on my channel. Then I took another break. And then now I'm back doing this. I just kind of go with what feels right for me at the time. Doesn't necessarily make sense to anybody else, but it keeps me happy. I've been, you know, I was the first monetized gaming channel on YouTube, so I've been doing it a very long time. And, you know, I got to pace myself. Got to do what works best for me. But I've been making YouTube videos the entire time, and we're literally building a film studio in our backyard for being able to film so much more stuff. So I'm, like, really excited about that. You actually stream right after me when I stream, because I cut off at 11 Eastern. Right on. Yeah, usually around 6 p.m. during weekdays is the best time. I might try and do more Sunday streams, though. We'll see. It honestly depends. My schedule's so crazy. Like, today I have an event thing that I'm going to, and it's just different every day. That's why I try not to do a schedule, because it just, like, I can't stick to it. Hey, someone gifted a sub. Wait, is that going to pop up on my other activity feed? I'm still learning all this stuff. Like, why is that not popping up in my feed? I need to turn on notifications, what I need to do. That's what I really need. You guys remember Scrap Station? This map it was such a creative idea, and yet was terrible because it was way too small and there's like no bases. So we'll see how this goes. Welcome back, Husky. It's nice to see you back. Well, thank you. My like thing is being so weird here, so my apologies if I miss anything. Husky, don't drink those. Herbas are the best, yo. I do drink Celsius now and again, but I'm trying not to drink too much sucralose. And yeah, I do have some sugar in my diet. That is for surezies. Okay, I made this. I always mess up making it with the mod or not, but I have to double check. We're good. Yeah, I feel like the original maps, they like were really trying to be creative. Especially, I mean, you think about how long ago this was. Like the smoke vents and the watchtowers and like the destructible rocks was new. But like placing bases like this is so cool. Obviously, mutas are going to be really good here, but like it was just such a cool idea. Oh, got the Zerglings coming in. They're going to get slowed down a little bit, even though they got that Zergling speed. Keep in mind, we did buff workers. Workers are much better at defending, just FYI. I mean, you'll still lose some, but look at those beefy workers. They stand up to those early rushers like a boss. Oh, man. Absolutely love it. Get out of there, Overlord. You can do it. Some good old roaches. Love to see it. Nobody's going for the rocks yet, so the rush... Oh! 1 HP literally saved by his regen. But then I feel like the maps kind of got boring there for a long, long time. Like, I always thought it'd be cool. What if there was a map where at the entrance of your base, or maybe the entrance of the natural, there was 2 turrets that would just shoot stuff. Ooh, look at that to save him. A bold move. And prevent early rushes. Be kind of cool. It can even be at the 3rd. Screw it. And they wouldn't be super OP. They would just be strong enough to hold off like early rushes. Or like super cheese. I'm just like, why not? Like, change up the meta. I don't know. I mean, I guess it becomes very imbalanced to do that. Oh, the Ravagers. Always so cute. I feel like Ravagers should do extra damage versus armored, you know? I don't know how that hits air, but it totally does. Liquid Newt, it's called Brood War 2. These Mulists are really trying. I don't think these are going to be in time. Ooh, that might actually be enough. Roaches are so robust. The Mulists, man, they are trying. The Queens are trying. Ooh, look at that. Look at that Ravager egg micro. Oh man, we got stuff going everywhere. We got drones running away. We got Ravagers getting owned by Mutalisks. Ooh. Those poor drones, man. Why did they make Ravagers so big? They're like comedically large. It cracks me up. Alright, those Mutalisks did quite a bit. What is the resources lost? Pretty even, actually. More roaches and lings down here. I've been doing a ton of like 4v4s on this mod because I think this mod's strength really is 4v4. I mean, the Mulists are still trying. This Queen is trying as well. It's so satisfying to me to see those Zerglings be slower. Gives the other Zerg player time to actually react. Oh, I forgot this was here. This is like such a random thing. Oh, these are cleared out. Yeah, obviously because the Ravagers. But honestly, supply is about the same. Resources lost. A little bit more for the aggressor. Alright, so now we got Mutalisks trying to do their thing. With a slight window of opportunity. We got, again, the Zerg slow for enemy Zerg units is only ground. So these Mutalisks are free to roam around. And the thought is like, if you're at Mutalisk, like, you're in the mid-game. And they have plenty of time to get spores and that kind of stuff. They're going to be eating up some Overlords. That's probably the best use of them right now. These are some hungry, hungry Mutalisks, man. So many kills on these. Absolutely loving it. Oh my gosh, there's almost 300 viewers. I think that's actually a record. Did I miss subs? Like, it's not popping up. I totally saw someone gift a sub, so thank you. And this was the best map in SC2. I completely agree. I 100% agree. Macho, Zettel is wanting you to make some Brutalisks. Could you do our man a favor and just make a few Brutalisks? Are you watching? I don't know if you're watching. Okay, he is watching. Okay. He's got a few on the way just for you, Zettel. And for those of you who don't know, Zettel in chat is the one who made this map. Or the well, I'll say the mod because we're technically playing the mod right now, and it's super fun. If you guys don't mind rating it, there is a map on the arcade called Brood War 2 Husky Edition. If you just search Husky, it'll be like one of the only 3 results that comes up. And if you don't mind rating it, that would be it'd mean a lot to me. I'm assuming it'll mean a lot to Zettel. This match is actually pretty close. Liquid Newt subscribed to tier 1. Thank you, Liquid Newt. I appreciate that. I think that brings us to 76 subscribers, maybe? Wait, if I refresh, will this update the subscriber number or no? Or is it still... Yeah, 76. I will take it. As a pro streamer. All right, so we got the Brutalists in here. They have an attack range of 7. Hydras have an attack range of 5, so they kind of work their way to the back. They're a little bit slow. They do have a default of 1 armor. And they do a little bit of damage up front, but they do damage over time. And so you'll see the Mutalisks taking damage over time. It's not... Maybe Zettel can say exactly how long it is. I think it's only like a few seconds. But they they start to get really good the more of them you have, and they do a surprising amount of damage. Needed some lings mixed into that for surezies. He would have won that fight with more lings mixed in. And the Overseer, it increases the natural regen out of combat for Zerg. You see this little aura around it. And it also slowly gives them a health shield. It goes up to 15. Oh, but then the Overseer died, so it slowly fades away. Oh no, the Overseer is still there. I was reading chat. Yeah, so the Overseer, the idea there, this was actually Zettel's idea, and I really like it, is the Overseer should oversee your army. It should be doing something that oversees your army. And right now, in StarCraft 2, it doesn't. So he came up with that buff idea. It's super cool. And it's really good. And they're slower, you can see, so they're easier to snipe. And, I mean, this isn't looking great, we're going to be honest. The Brutalist Hydra. Yeah, I don't think a couple Zorglings is going to be enough here. So, anyways, I'm seeing stuff that is way cooler than StarCraft 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, every other race has, like, tons of new stuff. But I'm actually going to hop off, guys. This was crazy fun. This is by far my biggest stream, I think. So Sunday is apparently where it's at. Please go follow Discord. There's a link on the Twitch chat at the top. Oh, my God. We were... like 10 more viewers, we would have been #1 for StarCraft. Kind of wild. Super crazy. So this was really fun. Thanks for testing out the map, guys. The map is called... Oh, wait, we gotta raid somebody. Hold on, don't leave. I always forget to say this first, so don't leave. We're gonna raid someone who has 1 viewer. That's the rule. And they have to have a camera. Okay, no one with 1 viewer has a camera, so we are going to go to 2 viewers. There's just that one guy who doesn't wear a shirt, and it kind of weirds me out, and I don't want to do that. So, who is someone? Let's see. He's playing the campaign. Let's find someone maybe laddering. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Let's see who we got here. And thanks for everyone who followed and subbed today. Especially on Twitch. You guys are the best. Alright, just camera. Let me find someone really quick. Who's it going to be? Just go be super nice. I think this makes my day being able to... Oh, wait. What is this? Oh no, he's not playing StarCraft. No, he has StarCraft open. He's watching stuff on Steam.
Why are we all here? We have to fix generators. What?
Okay, he seems nice. We're gonna raid this guy. Alright, guys, go be super nice to him. All right, guys, have fun. This is literally my favorite part of streaming again, is being able to raid people. It literally makes my day. Sorry, this stream is over, but good to see you. Wait, is it starting the raid? Okay, yeah, it is. All right, guys, make sure to follow me on Twitch and go follow the Discord. And we are going to raid this person. So if you want to go on the raid, all aboard the raid. Okay, it looks like it's like 90% of you guys. So, all right, have a good one. Bye, you guys.